Shine on me, sunshine, walk with me, world's zippity-doo-dah-day. I'm the happiest girl in the whole USA. It's 5 o'clock on the dot. You know where you are. You're not in your car. You're going to go far. Here you are. Break on through. What you're going to do, it's Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And today, as you can see, I have my esteemed guest, K.D. Scruggs, a.k.a. the Dean Of Sods, a.k.a. Adam Wolf, and the head honcho at KD After Dark. But before we find out what's going on in KD's mind, I'm going to go over the news items of the day. Blood of Freaks t-shirt, baseball jersey pre-sale ends December 5th. That's the end of the week. That's after the weekend. Now, what's going to happen is we're going to be at the Tipsy Burro on December 18th. ANTiSEEN live Christmas show.
I want to inject something here. Could I? Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Andy Miller, if you're watching, you've got a Schlitz Malt Liquor Bowl hat that if you come to the Christmas show, and God, I hope you do, because I'm going to be there, I want you to wear that hat. I know your wife, girlfriend, or whoever she is absolutely refuses to let you leave the house with it. Please, God, will you please wear it so I can interview you on camera? That's my plea to Mr. Andy Miller. I hope to see you there.
All right. But you know what's going to happen? December 18th, you're going to have some t-shirts for sale.
T-shirts?
Yeah. And someone's going to go, hey, man, you got that Blood of Freaks? I'm going to say, nah. The pre-sale on that ended December 5th. You know, the reason for a pre-sale is you only order what people have bought.
Makes sense.
Now, I do order some extras because I'm prone to fucking shit up.
You're kidding.
No. Man, when it comes to numbers and all that, I get confused, man. But I don't order... my goal is not carry stock anymore. No stock. Matter of fact, once the ones I have in stock are sold out, they're going to be gone forever. Oh, yeah, forever.
Forever.
Mm-hmm.
Never to return.
Never to return.
Well, you sods better get on it. Get
So,
on the stick.
December 18th. It's free. Tipsy Burro, Charlotte, North Carolina. 9 p.m. No. Not 1 a.m. 9 p.m.
I'll be there. I want to see a lot of the Bunker Hill crew and the ANTiSEEN family there because this needs to be a huge event. And also, I'll just say this. I need to do some interviewing for After Dark while I'm there, by the way. Is Santa going to make a return appearance? I'm just asking.
Santa Claus always comes to the ANTiSEEN Christmas show because it's the place to be. It's where people go to be seen and ANTiSEEN and be seen. It's all going to happen. It's all going to be live. It's all free. But Bunker Hill Gang gets in.
What was that?
Oh, man, you bumped something.
I did?
Yeah.
Did I turn anything off?
Yeah, you unplugged that light.
Oh.
There, now it's back on. Man, get that cord out from under your feet.
Okay.
From under your chair.
All right.
It's messing with my lighting rig here.
I didn't even know it.
Yeah, you didn't even know it. See it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm good.
All right, now we're good. So, the Bunker Hill Gang not only gets in free, you get in freer than free. We're not going to pay you to get in, but you get the You get the gist of what I'm saying. You get there early, though, because Tipsy Burro serves great Tex-Mex food.
I got to try it.
Fellowship hour is what we call it. Fellowship hour.
When does that start so I can be there?
You know, it starts an hour before the show, motherfucker. 8 o'clock.
I'll be there before 8 o'clock, probably.
God damn. You know we're there early. We
I
want
wanna-
to set it up and get it going.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure everything's right and out of sight.
What other ANTiSEEN products do you need to promote, sir?
Well, I'm going to tell you something, man. I didn't know if it was going to be, but it has been a huge success. The Jeff Clayton Slam Buddy. Oh, yeah.
Slam Buddy.
It started out with 20, man. And I thought, you know, I'd sell most of them and be left with about 7 or 8. I had to order 20 more. So go ahead and order. And man, if it gets to where, you know, that second 20 goes quickly, then I'll order 20 more, you son of a bitch. But it's on the website now. I see, I didn't even put the first 20 on the website. Because I figured they'd be gone before, you know, before Pilmer could get it up and everything. Now, you know it's Christmas time in the big city. It's Christmas time in the small town. It's Christmas time everywhere that people get up and get down.
You know what else they call Christmas time, don't you?
What?
What I used to call when I used to teach it.
What?
Tomorrow's December 1st, right?
Yeah.
December has been known since my days of teaching as National Goof Off Month. National Goof Off Month.
So, get on over to ANTiSEEN.com and start Christmas shopping. Heck,
Now!
go under the guise of Christmas shopping and buy yourself something.
You don't think these products are going to walk out of the door without you shelling cash out, do you? Get down with it. He's got to move the product.
We are not a socialist thing here where we pass stuff out, you know, just so the people can eat for free. No, you got to pay. That's the way. Every single day.
What about those Blood of Freaks shirts? Any left? In any color?
What do you mean left, motherfucker? I'll do a pre-order.
What about that orange one that Trusty ordered? Was that some that you originally...
That wasn't Blood of Freaks.
What was that?
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead. Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
Walking Dead shirts. You got any of those left?
I got every size except for small and extra large. I got medium, large, 2X. Orange, Walking Dead. If you want one. Now, those are not on the site. You'll have to get one straight through me, so let me know. And also, once you've gone to ANTiSEEN.com and about run your bank account dry, look on there and look at Janice Blythe's store. Janice Blythe. Ruby. The Ruby. From The Hills Have Eyes.
Got my stickers today.
KD got his stickers today with the lipstick print on the envelope.
No, I didn't smear that. I cut it off the side there, so I just pull those stickers out. It's great. Get them. You think they're going to be around forever? Everything has an expiration date. Don't you know that?
Pictures, stickers. Heck, you can send your stuff in to her. My main man, Greg Crawford, wrote me last night asking about sending his Blu-ray DVD of The Hills Have Eyes. I just wanted to check with Janice to make sure she still had her box address there in Palm Springs, and she does, so everything's a go. But that's all I got for news items. Don't forget tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Tent Talks Tunes.
And what a better way to start than on the beginning of National Goof Off Month.
Yeah. Actually, Malcolm Tent is a professional goof off. He gets paid to goof off.
I need that job.
Well, man, I'm going to go ahead and start my fireside chat with with KD Scruggs here. Okay. KD After Dark.
Yes.
Man, You got to hit these people to KD After Dark, because I don't think enough of them know about it.
All right.
Well, now, wait a minute now. I mean, you got to tell me something.
God damn, my beard itches like hell. I should have shaved before I come, but I just said fuck it.
Well, you got your.
It's a wino beard.
You got your early start. You got your early start on National Goof Off Day.
It's a wino beard. I need to just. But I said I'm going to Clayton's house. I don't have to prove anything. So yeah, KD After Dark. I've got 43 subscribers, and it's a really groovy channel. Mr. Clayton will appear on there from time. As a matter of fact, you're on there doing a little promo. Christy Canyon is on there twice. By the way, Christy Canyon's got 1,200 hits on that video. She's going to give me a piece of her mind.
Oh, yeah.
But I need more subscribers. And this is my first chance to get in front of ANTiSEEN World. Can you help me out? I got 43. Can you give me 44?
Man, no. Yeah, let's skip that. Let's aim high.
Aim high up.
By this weekend, I would like to see 100 subscribers.
Oh, I'd like to see that.
To KD After Dark on YouTube. KD
After Dark.
Now tell them what it's all about. You got to tell, not only do you got to tell me something, you got to tell them something.
The overriding theme is love, lust, and ecstasy. I do selective readings. I do show and tell. Sometimes I just tell stories. But it's getting way too groovy. I used to start, I was 5 minutes, and I got to get out. Now, if it goes 10 minutes, I don't care. If it goes 13 minutes, I don't care. Because I'm on a roll. You know how that on a roll goes.
The thing about it is, it's not anything that, it's not an ordeal. You don't got to sit and listen to somebody ramble for an hour and a half.
No, that ain't going to happen.
It's entertaining. It's funny. It's informative. Great for some early morning listening.
And I always post it early morning, do I not, Mr. Clayton? Because Mr. Clayton gets up and sees it. So, only thing I want to say is this. Will you help me out? Look, I just need to after Break On Through's over with, I want to click on my phone and say, motherfucker, I just got 20 new subscribers.
So do it. KD After Dark on YouTube. Just hit subscribe.
We are linked forever into ANTiSEEN World, and me and Clayton are like two fine precision gears, back and forth till defeat. Percy Pringle said that one time.
Right. So, man, I want to use the power of Break On Through. I want you to go subscribe to KD After Dark as soon as we're done here on Break On Through.
Yeah, don't leave, but as soon as you can, hit subscribe, because this is a long-term project. By the way, nice cup.
Drinking some warm Break On Through brew now.
Yeah, it's the taste change, and I like it very much.
All right, so
is this a ANTiSEEN 8-track?
It's an ANTiSEEN 8-track. Mr. Malcolm Tent at TPOS Records.
Look at that.
Look, one of the listeners right here says you're already up to 47.
What else do we got to do? Sing another song to get them to. We'll sing another song if you can get me up to.
Man, I don't want to aim low. I want to aim high. Gonna fly now. Let's aim high.
How does Gonna Fly Now go? Gonna fly now.
Well, man, we came into this without a format.
By choice.
Yeah, we just said, let's not go in.
We can go in any direction you want to go, brother.
You know, I have really enjoyed the Q&As I've been doing.
Yeah, more Q&A.
I hope you guys aren't getting burnt out on that. I mean, every episode won't be a Q&A. But the Q&As help get us going in a direction where we can bring up something because, man, I'm telling you right now, I don't sit around constantly, thinking and reliving what I've done. I concentrate on going ahead, moving forward, and sometimes I completely forget things until something jars my memory, and then I can remember pretty much all the details. But you guys ask something. Ask something of me. Ask something of KD.
We'll answer it. What's up? Well, you know what they say in the mill on what's up? Somebody walk up, hey, what's up? You say, 10 pounds of slinging meat, motherfucker.
All right, here's the one question. Jeff, did you get the orange? I've got the orange printed Walking Dead shirts. I've got medium, large, 2X. That's all I got. If you
3X
want one,
is out.
3X is gone. 3X is gone. XL is gone. I never got any smalls. Are there any small ANTiSEEN fans? No. So, if you want one of those, contact me directly when this is over on my page, not the ANTiSEEN page, on my Facebook page, and we'll take care of it. We'll get it together. Greatest ECW match ever. Let me think. Ever?
I got one on that while you're thinking.
Oh man, I would have to say it was the Born to Be Wired match with Terry Funk and Sabu. And now I've seen in person, a crazy Sabu match with Taz. False Count Anywhere. And it was in a auditorium in Concord.
So
and when you say Falls County, man, they tore that building up. The merch stand was tore up.
Dionysus Delight every night. Subscribe. I like that. Dionysus was the Roman god of fornicating and women and, the good life.
Dionysian Delight every night.
Let me tell you about the one I saw, and you can help me out here because it was the damn Dudley brothers. This is on an ECW pay-per-view that I was stealing, by the way. And through cable, remember those days?
Oh, yeah.
And
before you got zapped?
Yeah. The Dudleys just got the floor mopped in them, but you could bring in another partner. And they brought in Mikey Whipwreck to help, and that sumbitch come out there marching like this. He got in through about one blow, and the best way I could say what happened to Mr. Whipwreck is he got crucified. But it was real funny.
So that answers the ECW question from us. So come on, hit me with your best shot. I already did that. I won't do that again. Okay. Peppermint's the smut mecca of it got away. I didn't get to see it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm amazed I can actually see everything.
Yeah, that's about my limit right there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bubbles is looking great. Anybody ever found another Bubbles anywhere?
These are Japanese made. If anybody sees any of these, please contact us. We will work out a trade, a sale, whatever you want to do.
And there's another one with a banana. Remember that picture I showed of you? The banana, same type of thing, except he's not going to have a...
It's these porcelain monkeys.
Gotta have them.
So, yeah.
Got to.
I see a question right there, but I cannot see the whole question.
Wrestler Linda Dallas? Seymour?
Man, I can't touch that screen. Because if I touch that screen, we're going to sign off. Matter of fact, I was touching the screen before we got started, and we were already live. And I had to go and delete it. But we weren't live. We were just setting up.
John Adams is with us.
This is John Adam. Did you guys see the post about our new road dog, John Adam?
He's the best, man. You need a mechanic. He's in high demand as a mechanic.
Up in Raleigh.
All around great guy. And a member of the Bunker Hill posse, just saying.
So be sure, when you come to our show and you see John Adam walking around, say hey to him. If he ain't too busy, he'll stop and talk to you.
No, he's a good dude. He certainly handles the road dog end of everything, and it looked like real good.
Yeah, that was his first shot with us. But he's seen so many damn stuff. Man, he figures he's seen 100 ANTiSEEN shows. Damn. How many ANTiSEEN shows have y'all seen? Goddamn, you got to tell me something. I've seen most of them.
Any ones you didn't see?
Yeah.
Were you inebriated or just...
Inebriated, yeah.
Did you remember anything about it? Alice Cooper said he recorded a couple albums and he don't even remember them. And some of the fans think it's his greatest work. It's some of that later stuff from early 80s.
All right, see... the question just went up.
Have we got to 50 yet? We need 50. Jackie B could do auctioneer, and it was fucking hilarious.
Come on, you gotta tell me something. Man, when you write the question too long, it says see more, and then it just disappears. I can't see you. I can't see them. All right, here we go. John Adam, if you count being inebriated, that tally will go way down.
Don't come to Richmond much. Outhouse.
You remember Outhouse with Cocknoose? I certainly do.
Whoa, what's that? Skyline Chili's better than Bunker Hill?
God almighty. That's heresy.
Skyline Chili, is that served, made, or is it in a can? That's the tipping point. Is it in a can?
Malcolm Tent's with us. He's on here now.
Malcolm! Had to rate a finger point for him in the pictures from 2009. I couldn't even do it. I had to go into a private message with him. But it was a solid gold point. I'd give it about a... Skyline is in a can? Skyline chili in a can? I never heard it, never seen it. It must be sold in bad chili zones all over America.
I'm not sure. I can't see. But
no brand X. That's he's so trusty.
But yeah, we don't play Richmond much. Man, our Richmond shows never did much. Not many people interested in seeing on some good old ANTiSEEN.
You think Richmond
up around Richmond because maybe we ain't lefty enough.
Richmond seems to be like a working man town, sort of like Charlotte, though. It seems
things are not always what they... Charlotte ain't no working man's town no more.
No, I know. Wasn't like when we first moved here.
How's writing the new stuff going? Dave Prino. Dave, everything's done. They have already recorded the guitar and drums, and that's finished. Next to come in and lay down the thunder lumber will be Malcolm here in 2 weeks.
He plays a hell of a bass, I'll say
and
that.
Then, of course, once the cake is baked, then it's time for the icing. The decorative roses.
You're the icing.
The swirling border. The beautiful cursive name. The reason you buy the cake, the vocals will be put down shortly after Malcolm Tent lays down the bass.
Hey man, you ever done a vocal that was so good, just a scratch vocal, that was so good you couldn't even top it again and just put the scratch vocal on the record?
I don't know, but I was talking to Mad Brother Ward last weekend, and he was telling me about some overdubs they went and did, him and Barry, and he said to me, he's like, man, he goes, you're a scratch vocal on, are you sure Hank done it this way? He goes, it's really good. I said, yeah, but I was going to do it over. He goes, hey, listen to it. And I was like, okay, I'll listen to it. So that may be done. And then you're going to come sing some background harmony vocals with me, ain't you?
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yep, that's going to happen. And are you sure I ain't really done it this way? I got to say something. I got to compliment my man here because ANTiSEEN is not a group that has plateaued. They're ascending to something. I don't know what it is, but these last couple of shows, especially the last one, that band is, and you know, I've been around ANTiSEEN for a long time. I don't know what it is, but they're moving to something else. And I don't know what level that is or what it is, but you need to come out and support this band. I will say that. Craziest band you ever toured with?
Who was the craziest band we ever toured with? I don't know, man. We toured with some crazy bands, man. We toured with Cocknoose and Hellstomper and Rancid Vat and Blowfly. Shit. Who else? Some Beat Men. Fear.
I never will forget when you showed me that video of Freebird Alan King getting that pane of glass at a Hellstomper show and busting it over his head. And you says, man, I'd never do that. I can't not believe he didn't bleed to death on the stage.
Man, yeah, Colby, I was just about to tell a Cocknoose story. One of the craziest things I ever saw, and I've seen a lot of G.G. Allen shows, okay? But one of the craziest things I ever saw was one of the shows we played with Cocknoose in the Outhouse. And they had started doing the thing where they introduced each member of the band, and each member had theme music. And they came on to their theme music.
Like wrestlers.
Yeah. So, first the drummer's introduced, then the guitar player, which I guess at the time might have been Penis DeMilo, I guess.
Penis DeMilo.
Yeah.
What a name. I never met him.
Yeah, well.
Damn, what a name.
And then the Widowmaker was introduced. And then last was Commander PP. And man, I'm telling you something, I never saw nothing like this in my entire life. He had some kind of torch. Had to have two-handed. And the flame, I think it was like towels and gasoline or something. Man, the flame,
you could have burned the place down.
The flame got so intense. I mean, it's like, it was really scary for a minute. But it was so scary that all you could kind of do was just stand there and wide-eyed with your mouth hanging open and laugh. Because, man, it's like, you could tell it was almost going to engulf him. And the thing, it just went across the ceiling. It was licking the ceiling. It started going. And he walked across the stage. I guess he intended to stand around and pose with it a little bit. But it was raging so intense that he just walked across the stage and threw it out the back door into the grass.
It set the whole world on fire?
It could have. God damn. I was just like, God almighty.
Boy, this outhouse must have been a hell of a place, dude.
The outhouse was a hell of a place. I got to tell you that right now.
And it still exists?
Lawrence people, is the outhouse still there? Does it still operate?
His glasses
melted?
God almighty. His glasses melted.
Is that fact,
Did
or
it
are you
stick
just making
to his
a
head? Did he have to
comment?
yank them off? That's funny as hell, dude.
Oh, shit. Man, that was so good. Fact! Jason Freeman said that's fact. That is hilarious. Now the outhouse is a strip club. And man, when I tell you, when we drove to this place for the first time ever in 1991.
Yeah, it was in the middle of nowhere, right?
We get there and we're like, there ain't no fucking way this is where we're playing tonight. Because it was flat field for as far as the eye could see in either direction. And we're like,
they were crooked after they melted. Dude, that's one of the funniest fucking stories I ever heard.
But, we're just like, there ain't no way. And then Pee-Pee and Widowmaker show up in I guess a truck or SUV or something that they had their equipment in, and they're the first people we talked to, and man, we got along like that at first meeting. That's why we're still friends today.
I never will forget when you introduced me to Widowmaker. You said, "Now look, he looks just like Kyle Petty." And I said, "Son of a bitch, Widowmaker, how are you, buddy?"
Yeah,
he looks just like that.
God damn, he does look like Kyle
He
Petty.
does. He looked like Kyle Petty.
Let's see. Yeah, Cocknoose were good peeps, man. They were really good people. They still are. All the ones I know, they're still around. But
They still play?
no. Commander PP died a few years back. He died, well, shit, probably maybe a week before Cosmo. So we lost both those guys in one shot, man. That was a hard blow. That's why at the 30-year anniversary show we had two gigantic banners. One with Commander PP's picture on it and one with Cosmic Commander's picture on it. And
I love the Commander. I wish I got to know him better.
yeah.
He dedicated Loser Leave Town to me that night. Though. I'll never forget that. I would just say, "Commander, I love
Now see,
Loser
they're both
Leave Town."
commanders. He's talking about Cosmic Commander.
Yeah.
See, there's Commander PP and the Cosmic Commander.
Well,
The commanders in their own separate armies.
I can grasp Cosmic Commander because that's kind of like. But Commander PP, I mean, what the fuck is that?
PP Urano.
I've seen that name before somewhere.
Yeah, Cocknoose.
That's his name, huh?
That's what it was then. Real name Devin Ward.
Oh, okay.
But
Ever sharded while on stage?
God, yes. Man, there was a time back when Phil Keller used to play drums with us. Man, if I had to fart, I would back up all the way in between his damn tom-toms and let it rip, and sit there for a second to make sure he got it real good, and then I'd walk back out and do my thing.
Well, I think he's talking about a shark that was the
Where you
residue.
fart and there's some shit residue?
Yeah.
God, yes. Man, let me tell you the greatest shark story that I have. My wife brought this up the other day and said that I needed to tell this one break on through, so I'm going to tell it. Can you dig it?
I can dig it.
I don't remember the year, but of course Joe was still alive. I don't remember exactly what the lineup was. I think it was Greg and Tom, because we had just played at Trees in Dallas, and the late great Jack Starr came on stage with us that night. I think we did Haunted House, and he smashed the guitar and everything. It was fantastic, and man, they had a kiddie hardcore show earlier, so the place was a mess, and you got to use the bathroom. And man, every fucking toilet is crammed full of toilet paper, like all the way up to the top. Piss everywhere, puke everywhere. And so you say, well, I'll go in the women's bathroom, use that. Nope, just as bad. Now, they had no time to clean it up. So, man, like here I am, I got to shit. And I got to shit bad.
Serious business. I mean, one false move and the pucker's gone.
But see, I can't sit on none of the toilets. So,
Woods? Side ditch?
nope, I used the damn toilet. I pulled my pants all the way down to my ankles. I put my feet up on them toilet bowls and put my hands up on the stalls like this, and I just bent over and let it rip. And it just laid there on top with all the damn toilet paper, which, by the way, there was no more toilet paper. So,
Walk with your drawers and toss them? You have to go commando.
No, just Don't jump ahead of the
Oh,
story, motherfucker.
it's
I will power bomb you through this fucking table.
Go.
In front of all the break-on-throughs.
That might be good for...
Might not be good for trying to earn a living or something.
Yeah.
But no, you're going to love this shit. So, the only choice I had was to pull them up and keep on keeping on. With a mud butt.
Was any of the mud going south? To the legs? To the shoes?
No, it missed me. I'm telling you. I was on the edge of that toilet, hanging on the damn stalls. I was like levitating almost, and it just shit right on top of all the toilet paper that was just right there. And so I pull up, man. It wasn't too bad at this point. But we do the show, active, get sweaty, everything. But so now my ass is raw. It's hours later. So we're in Dallas, Texas. Mm-hmm. What do you do in Dallas, Texas late at night when there's nobody on the street? This is like a Sunday.
Go to the hotel room, get a shower.
You go to the grassy knoll.
You mean
where Kennedy was killed?
The hill and the bookstore, the book depository.
The book depository. So we were there, man. We were all doing some sightseeing. Of course it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm thinking this was one of them all night drives. We didn't even stay in Dallas. We went to wherever we were going next. But man, it had reached critical level. I officially could not take it anymore. So I went behind the fence where one of the shooters supposedly were.
Mm-hmm. Second shooter.
I took out my pocket knife and I cut both sides of my tidy whities. So now I have a wrong open-ended loincloth.
Yeah.
And man, I dropped my pants again, and I used those tidy whities as toilet paper. And once I was done, I rolled that thing up tight, and I just threw them into one of the trash cans hanging on these light poles or something. And I just tossed it in there, and now, here I am, raw-assed, with my long-haired weirdo pants. The only thing there's nothing between me and them. And we had to ride for who knows how long. But man, everybody would always, like in the traveling entourage, would tell people later, "Oh yeah, Clayton shit at the grassy knoll." I didn't actually shit at the grassy knoll, but I cleaned up at the grassy knoll.
Man, I'll never think of that place the same way again.
Every time I see it, that's what I think of. Is my raw ass and walking around there like a cowboy.
Man, that's
life on the road is hard,
especially in them days.
Oh God.
trying to find venues, and you go out in the middle of nowhere. Where's the outhouse? Well, motherfucker, this is
in the middle of this damn cornfield over here.
Man, how many subscribers are we up to? Somebody look for KD After Dark. Raw shit.
Yeah, raw shit. You better believe it, son.
Man.
Well, damn, we didn't get as many laughs and all from that as I thought. Damn, I guess people were going, why is he telling shit stories on here?
I don't know. I thought it was funny as hell. What do I know?
They probably think, well, damn, he's the unimpeachable president for life. Why is he talking about mud butt and shit? But, man, it is what it is. I'm telling you, there's a ton of those kind of stories, man. I'm telling you. Hell, I saw Tom O'Keefe shit behind a club in Atlanta. You'd think a goddamn grizzly bear just shit all over there. I was like, I've never seen so big a pile of shit in my life. And I grew up around cows. I was like, God!
Oh, man. It's probably good policy not to eat too much prior to performing. Is that pretty much the way Malcolm Tent says no laughs because I'm eating?
Can't you eat a couple blades of grass and laugh? Yeah, the glamorous life on the road, the glamorous party, the nonstop laughs and gaiety and and just, yeah, it's never like that.
Hey man, do you remember a show that would have been on about the time we were first getting to know each other, about in the mid '80s, on BET of all things? They had a show called Nothing But a Woman on there. No, I'm sorry, Nothing But a Woman was their little sitcom, but they had a show called oh God, what was it? Tell Me Something Good. And they pose a question to the audience. They call in. Well, they didn't censor too good. They said, "What's the most embarrassing thing that either one of your parents ever did?" Well, and they let this go. Well, my father insisted on eating on the shitter. He demanded plates brought to him on the shitter, pick up his empty plates and bring more on the shitter.
God. Listen, it's funny you bring that up. First of all, I want to address Nathan Trusty. Y'all need to start bringing some TB with you in places. Nathan Trusty, that was 1993. We've learned a few things between then and now. So, yeah.
You ever eat on the shitter?
No. And I'm going to tell you something. Stick Elliott asked me to bring this up. Why I don't like that movie Gummo. That movie upsets me.
I've seen it. I don't remember much.
I've seen it, and I don't ever want to see it again.
What's it about? I don't even remember.
It ain't about nothing.
Oh, one of them.
And it's
movies.
got some fucking oh man, some methed out looking youngster dressed up like a fucking rabbit. Just, these artsy shots of this fucker walking around with his rabbit ears on. That infuriates me. I don't know why, but it does. It makes me want to kill. But then they showed this little numbnuts kid sitting in a fucking bathtub, and his mama puts a tray across the fucking lap of the kid in the bath. He's eating dinner in the bathtub. Now that upsets me. I don't know why.
That's pretty fucked up.
I never thought about that before. But I was just like, I saw that. Yeah, spaghetti in the tub. I saw that part, and I was just like, but man, fuck this damn movie. I finished watching it, but man, I never want to see it again.
Seemed like Jackie B promoted it to me. He says this motherfucker in this movie's terrible, and I watched it and it was terrible. And I said, dude, I'm with you on Pink Flamingos and all that stuff, all the John Waters stuff, but
yeah, that one, man,
Gummo, I didn't make much of an impression.
I mean, maybe what the filmmaker, the reaction he got out of me is part of what he was looking for. I don't know, but he got it. But I didn't like it.
Did you ever see any of those Earl Owensby movies?
Yeah.
I love those Earl.
Buckstone County Prison, his version of the werewolf or the Wolfman, whichever, I forgot what he named it.
Yeah.
Earl Owensby was a filmmaker from Carolinas.
From Cliffside.
From Cliffside, North Carolina. And he made some really good grade Z movies. And, any kind of genre that was happening back in the 60s and 70s. Revenge movies, horror movies, redneck, moonshine movies, everything.
Usually had a lot of violence, hardly no sex. It was just pure violence. A lot of it didn't look realistic, but you gotta love it. Yeah, he's from
Earl Owensby. Remember that name. All you guys that like obscure films and stuff, look up anything you can by Earl Owensby.
Earl Owensby produced. Wasn't star in it, but produced my favorite movie that he ever.
Didn't he do Elvis?
Yeah, that was Living Legend. I got a DVD copy of that. I like that. That's he got Roy Orbison for the singing parts, and this is right before Orbison had his big comeback. But he had a movie called Hooch, starring Gil Gerard.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and they filmed it in and around my house. There's a scene where he's saying, "We got to go to Kings Mountain." Well, hell, he's right up the road at an intersection. Next time you're in Cliffside, I'll show you. He gets a wheel going to Kings Mountain, and he's actually going back into Cliffside. Anyway, that's a real funny movie. Gil Gerard's a moonshiner, and they got this big tub of a dude. He's as big as me, Jeff, and Barry put together. And he walks in there, and he's getting his moonshine out of the store. And the guy running the store said, one of the county sheriffs rubs up and he says, "Motherfucker, he's bringing the moonshine out right now. Ain't you going to do something about it?" And he said, "Oh, I'm going to take care of it." Well, of course, he immediately loses him in the car chase. But it wasn't much, but it was Hooch. It's the movie Hooch, not Turner and Hooch. Forget about that. Hooch. No shit, filmed partially in Cliffside. And, you know Damon Husky?
Mm-hmm.
You know, from Jackie B? Mm-hmm. He's in it as a moonshiner, wearing a t-shirt and bib overalls.
Well, David Allan Coe did the soundtrack to Buckstone County Prison.
And him and Earl Owensby were friends. And supposedly the story was he wrote that song at Earl's swimming pool in Shelby. Earl also had Elvis Presley at his house for about a week, sometime in 74, 75, and I don't know exactly why. I asked Earl about it, and he said, "Yeah, it happened. I got photographs and everything of us together." And Earl named his son Elvis. And he said, "I named my son after you." He says, "Why would you do that? I hate that fucking name." Now, that's what Earl told me years ago, whether, you know.
His Earl, of course, is deceased.
No,
right?
no, he lives in Spindale.
Really? How old is he now?
Late 70s.
Really?
80s, yeah.
Okay.
He, now Dale Elmore has a picture of him and Raquel Welch together.
Of Earl?
Yeah.
Earl and Raquel?
Yeah.
So did Raquel play in one of the Earl Owensby movies?
No, he was just out there in Hollywood, just brown nosing, I guess. But yeah, him and Raquel Welch.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Unfucking
Dale Elmore has that?
He sent me the picture. I can send it to you.
Well, yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah.
I would love to see that.
Yeah.
Well, you know
it's
what?
a black and white photograph. I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, you know what? It looks like it's about time to wrap it up.
I hate it. I enjoy our times hanging out.
Well, I hope you guys had a good time today.
Mom's from Shelby. She knows
Yeah, that's
Earl.
Marvin Haywood. Yeah.
Marvin, good to see you, buddy.
I hope you guys had a good time today.
I did.
Continue to write me a private message and let me know topics you'd love to discuss on here. You'd like to hear me discuss. You know, otherwise, when I can't think of nothing that anyone wants to hear, I'll do Q&A.
Q&A's cool.
I'm hoping, maybe not next week, but the week after that, Malcolm Tent will be with me.
Oh, love that Malcolm Tent shows together with you.
So, Malcolm, is it next week or the week after you're going to be here with me? Okay, well, I guess he's gone right now.
He's eating.
He's eating.
He's eating.
But,
can I give a special message to Malcolm Tent right now?
Yeah, go
Malcolm
right
Tent,
ahead.
you drink that Danbury tap water, right? You bringing some down for the show again? I need to sample, sir. I'll bring my own. I almost said fuck. I'm gonna bring my own freaking cup, and I want you to pour me a shot of Danbury tap water. Could you make that happen for me? I'd love it.
Actually, Malcolm, when you're down, we'll break on through brew with some Danbury tap. So it'll be the best of both worlds. But, hell, it's good to have you as always, Hoss.
This is always a pleasure. I'll always drop what I'm doing to come and hang out with my good friend here. Always.
You take Bubbles back home. I really enjoyed having him for the last, I don't know, a few months, I guess.
Thanks for all the plugs on my new channel, the KD After Dark, man. I appreciate it.
One more time. Please, go subscribe. KD After Dark. And now KD also does KD on the Scene. That's where he goes live to remote places and does interviews on the spot. He's going to be at the Christmas show at the Tipsy Burro.
Interviewing.
So come ready to be interviewed.
And Andy Miller, you better bring that damn Schlitz malt liquor hat. I don't care how much you have to hide it. I've got to have an interview with you wearing that hat.
All right. Everybody, you just keep on doing what you do.
Because, wait. Because we're the happiest girls
in the whole USA.